one, and we normally have like 2 besides us. And this weekend we had 12.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Wow. That's fantastic. So what made the impact that you're growing attendance at your meetings? What do you think that is?
New people. I would say we have new people.
Mhm.
And also, but some of our old people came who hasn't, like my team hasn't ordered, I don't think they've ordered in a year. And we bribed them. We said it's anniversary month. You need to be here and we'll send everyone who's here a gift. To come see the specials and what's new. So I think maybe, but I mean, we've offered gifts before. I don't know.
Well, I think the world is definitely more ready and looking, right? So there is absolutely a different demand. You can't bank anything you used to do to be the same today. So you just pull out the stops and reinvite differently, right? So I was talking to Lisa this morning, Washington, and as you know, oh my gosh, they're on fire with branch promotions, right? Like a consultant on June 16th who's a district director on July 1st. Like, and I said, what's different? Like she went from 2 managers to now there's well over 35 in a district, and 2 district directors after she just became first-time district director, like just crazy. And I said that kind of what Michelle is saying, you know, what is causing, what's different? And it's people's demands are different. Their needs are different. The solutions we offer are different. So all you can do is keep reinviting and reinviting. And if it's a bribe, you get a gift for attending, fine, whatever it takes, right? Because it's just going to get more product in their hands, right? But I love that you're sharing that. Thank you for that, because it truly is just don't worry what they didn't do before, what they haven't done in the past, because the past is just it's a whole different scope right now for everyone. So I love that. So thank you for sharing. And I want to just grab what Michelle said in case you missed this. I love it. She got all excited because now she's owning her company. She came in and she knew her stats. How much sponsoring growth did we have over 2019? How much in sales growth did I have personally and did our team grow? And then analyzing what caused that and what do I have to keep repeating? And then again, just keep it growing and growing your team attendance from a couple to double digits. That's like huge. So again, people have such a need for product and such a need for income. Literally, Lisa just said, we just talk money. Like, don't leave this on the table for you. So it's looking at every report, every number, and paying attention. So, and inviting and just re-inviting. So I love that, Michelle. Thank you for sharing that. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Anyone else want to make a quick comment or share? We've got 1 minute, and then we're heading off to the program today. Anyone else want to share something exciting? Nobody, go.
So I did look at my reports, yay, mid-month, and I just told my team, you know what? We are halfway through the month and we are not halfway to our branch minimum, and I need you to place your personal orders. I have a lot of personal buyers, and I said your personal orders count. So one person said, I'm going to place my order. I talked to her. I even offered to place her order. And she ordered $459 at the end. You know, she ordered for her sister, and you know, blah blah blah. And even an inactive actually placed her order. I've been talking to her for 4 months about placing that order. She actually placed her orders. So I learned how to use my report you've been talking about that. I actually did it. And I now have somebody who's looking at becoming a manager. So I'm just so excited, you know, and yeah. And I had, you know, that person is now attending everything she can attend. And so we are just excited.
Good for you. Well, all of you, welcome. This is so exciting. I know we could all be bragging and sharing all day long because it was an incredible, incredible month. So I'm excited to share with you some of that success. But I love the kickoff that we started just sharing how important reports and numbers. You can't run a business without knowing numbers. And really, people are just there. We're only there to serve them, to take advantage of the way they want to shop, right? The way they want to share. And again, every season has a new reason. You are now in anniversary month, a time to say it's a new year. It's a new opportunity. It's new product lines with ClearSmart, and it's really a time to renew. This is the month we charge everybody back to take a look at what this business can be, because one, we are having explosive growth as a company, naturally, organically, by what is happening in the world with the shopping trends and with the business trends and people's needs. So honestly, it's just a time to say happy birthday, thank you, happy anniversary, Jafra, thank you for being a part of my team. I want to invite you to look at what this can be. We know skincare and makeup sales blow up in September, and we also know that fall and holiday kick off in October. So this is really a time to just remove any barriers. Don't give them a judgment on your team. Ask them who they know. We're looking to have 64 new consultants in our team this month in our district. Think big, think opportunity for them. So we're going to go through that today. So I welcome you to the action planning webinar. Because we have the business meeting right after this, I'm going to just go straight forward. Okay. So I won't have time for a whole lot of pausing to the audience, as much as I love to do that. We're not able to do that because I want to make sure we go to the business meeting over in Be Beautiful or wherever you land within Beauty Insiders. So we're going to do that together. We're going to end here and we're hopping right over there to Andrea and her team for the business meeting. So nothing I'm doing here is repeating that, okay? So I want to be conscious that we really go to that meeting. So most importantly, congratulations. It was an incredible August. As we know, we got to have a bonus day, or the month of July, sorry. We got to have July 32nd. So as always, a super extra bonus day. So I hope you had some extra gifts that were achieved by you and your team. As I take you through the action planning webinar today, of course you will have these slides, of course it is recording, but I want you to have your calendar and get your notebook out, because we're going to go very quickly, because again, we're going to hop over to the other meeting. But this is really for you leaders to say, do I have my plan of action in place for the month? So just as beautiful as we were kicking off with Michelle and Betty and talking about really just reaching out to people, big story is when we turn 64. And so as we go there, I'm going to take you right to my screen. Ladies, please, and gentlemen, if you're here, please use your chat box in all ways and formats to share ideas today, to just ask questions of each other today. I won't be manning it, but I know that's a great place for you, for all of you to be sharing what you plan to do in the 64th birthday or anniversary celebration month. So let's take you right to our screen as we take you to your action planning meeting for today. So to all of our leaders, again, happy anniversary and thank you for being a part of Jafra's history. You are not only a part of our history, you are making history, blowing records that we haven't seen in 20 years. So we're very, very proud of all that you do. I want to do just what Michelle was saying. Like always, you want to take a look. Michelle started this just perfectly. When you start planning your action for the month of August, you want to take a look at what did I do in 2019, personal and branch, sales and sponsoring and promoting groups. Because again, your team, just like Betty said, hey, we've got team goals. Having team goals matters. Jafra gives us goals. We have regional goals. All of those goals cause growth in a company, in a business. And people love to be a part of success. So look at this success in the upper right corner. And you can print these slides when you get them. But this is a big story, huge story, biggest exciting success ever that I have seen in a very, very, very long time as a regional. This is Team USA. We were at about, last year, we had 39,000 consultants in Jafra in 2019 that are active. They're placing orders once every 4 months. That's the magic to your business, keeping them ordering once every 4 months. Well, guess what? We hit the 40,000 mark just shortly in August last year of 2019. We got to 40,337. Well, guess what? We dropped. We just hit 40,000 again last month for the first time in over a year. But look what happened in July. We grew our consultant active base by 4,000 consultants. That is incredible. We have been growing maybe 600 a month. I don't know, maybe 800 is the highest I've seen, because we lose so many consultants that go inactive. And that's why we're always focusing on reactivating your consultants, because we know once they become an I, they use less, they shop less, they share less. So you always want your consultant base to be active, because 50% of our active consultants order every month. So that's what's so exciting, that we're really focused on reactivation. Our sales as a company were up 42% over 2019. That's huge. And we had a good July last year. And what did we have? So this is the amber region proportion to the 44,000 consultants. We started the month with 8,790 inactive consultants. We grew 287 new. Our goal is 264 for the new anniversary, and we achieved 287. So yay, congratulations. That's new and they activated. Of course, the laptop helped, but we always want them to qualify the month they join, because it's best for them with Welcome to Jafra. We then reactivated. We took the I's and the P's and we reactivated them with 616 reactivated consultants. But look at the number. We lost 846 active consultants who went to I's. They were a P and they didn't reactivate. So you and your district, planning that dialogue, sending postcards. I know Vicki still does that. Whatever you do to really help them shop and save. And this is a big month, especially because we've got ClearSmart. So we did end our consultant base with 8,847 consultants. We grew 57. So great month, but we really want to focus on those active consultants. That's how we're getting to 65,000. The Hispanic market grew a lot in their base, as you can see. We were 57 of the near 4,000. So come on, team. Let's get to 10,000 active consultants. We haven't seen that in the English market in a long time. And the anniversary month, that's our goal. We also saw, again, that our consultant base did grow 12% over 2019. And we had, again, in 2019, 1,889 new consultants. This year, 4,312. Look at that incredible growth. We also had 33% more consultants ordering this year versus last year. This is in the company. Now, 44% of our active consultants ordered last month. The Hispanic averaged 55%, and they really grew our market by over just about 3,800. So again, this is our chance, Amber Region. Let's go. We're getting close to that 65,000, and that's the trend for 2020 and 2021. So what are our August goals? 264 new consultants, always, that are activated and qualified. 64% of our leaders achieving their number of orders goals, and I don't even know what we hit last month. I have no reports yet. And here's something. We have had close to 40 new managers 2 months in a row this winter, in March and April. So I'm going to charge you all to have 64 new and requalified leaders this month. That would break every record we've had in the last 3 years, maybe longer. So I'm going to charge you to stay focused, to share from your heart, to invite others to have 2 ways to income. Go back to all your former managers, reinvite them to a new year and a new opportunity with Jafra, because we are seeing success. Just as Lisa was sharing, Lisa Washington, my goodness gracious, a new consultant June 19th, Jamie, and she's promoted to district director August 1st. That is the speed of this new compensation plan that we rearranged and recreated for you 2 years ago. Now you can see why monthly is the key and inviting everyone to 2 ways to income. So I challenge you to set your goals. Take a look at 2019, but take a big view of what August 2020 will be. But I just want to say congratulations. All of your hard work has paid off. Every one of you has some success stories, and you are phenomenal. I just have to pause and say, great job. Congratulations, Amber Region, and we've only just begun. So again, our number one focus is how we celebrate Anniversary Month, bringing 64 new leaders back together. Don't judge anyone, just invite them to join in this explosive growth, this incredible success story that's happening with Jafra USA, and invite them to explode their income choices. Fall and holiday can't be beat, and the more leaders, the more fun you will have in your district. Again, our focus is moving us to 65,000 active consultants. So we're going to talk about how to plan your calendar and do it right. We thank Vicki and Linda for being our Amber Region success stories as we turn to 64 years this month and on our way to the 65th anniversary. So really think about when you look at your calendar, do I have celebrations in place for my clients, my consultants, potential clients, potential leaders, potential consultants? This is a big story in today's world. In a world where businesses are closing, we're opening more franchises all over the nation in record-breaking numbers. Over 4,400 new consultants started last month. That's huge. Some of our best months have been 3,000. So look at what is happening. Again, I know we did this already and I don't have recognition yet for today. Our reports aren't updated because we manually have to go back in and manually add July 32nd. When you look at your reports, they're going to show July 32nd as August 1st. We know that. It's a manual process, but we have to go through so that you can see who won the laptop, your VIPs. We will help you with that manually as we come out with recognition. But we were so excited 2 weeks ago when we had a virtual summer trip, New Orleans on Zoom, and it was incredible. Jafra put on just a remarkable training celebration. It was fantastic. So we congratulate all of our 32 trip achievers, and we were able to celebrate Vicki Hacking, #1 in the region in growth above and beyond the trip. And in national recognition, look at that. There were 9 national categories and 3 out of 9, the Amber Region. Janice Todd, Cherie Lester, and Lisa Washington, grasping #1 in the nation from the manager title, District Manager 1 and District Manager 2. I just couldn't be any more proud of each and every one of you. So let's keep going. As we start to plan now, we'll have recognition as soon as we get it. So get ready. It's going to be fun, and we're going to launch a lot of it at the regional meeting a week from Wednesday. So as you plan your month, look at your calendar for phone time, coaching time. We want to plug the holes of the bucket. We want to work with all of our leaders who have grace periods to get off to an early start, not a month end finish. That blows up our computer. So again, we truly want to say, work with your leaders this week to get a plan to celebrate in August. So really, really make plans with those grace period leaders. If they have 1, 2, or 3, we want to keep them. They deserve to be here as we turn 64. You also want to have that plan for the I's and the A's and the P's on your reports. So work with your managers as well. How many do you have? How many are we going to grow to? We want to keep the A's going up, up. As you can see, we're far less than the Hispanic market. So we want to really focus on that. Get your scripts together. Get your time together. Make some videos. If you're going to do some mailings, emailing, communication plans in place, because we have 50% again this month. Helping those VIPs, QNCs, but doing it early in the month. Get off to a beginning of the month, not an end of the month. So that's really looking at your calendar. As you know, we keep continuously adding training. We value learning and development, and that's something that your new consultants, your comeback leaders, we haven't had a consistency like Jaffrey University. The beautiful thing about learning is no one can take it away from you. So invite people to come learn and grow and develop themselves differently. Education is what's helping you grow, your team grow professionally, socially, and that becomes a better version of ourselves and leads to financial. Remember, you're never alone. This new virtual world has changed forever. So let those consultants and comeback leaders realize it's different. We are learning together. We are creating a unity and a sense of community. What are you doing with your team to launch that this month? As we were hearing, more and more are coming back and attending. Share your experiences with them. Impart knowledge that motivates them. Be selfless, and we're only here to build others, not decide for them. We're here to empower and inspire in year 64. We want to utilize Jaffrey University to mold others and to build your businesses and theirs. We want to training that empowers and improves their relationships and increases their loyalty of their customers, their consultants, and their districts. You are the ones who have the power to make the positive difference. You've got to plan time to reach out and invite people to university, to our regional meeting, and more importantly, to your meetings. And are you seeing people enough to keep them inspired for the month? A monthly kickoff is no longer enough. They need that consistent gathering now because the world has changed. Believe you can, and you're already halfway there. Remember, you are the believer in them. So stick with them and never let them quit. So as we talk about virtual JVU, Jaffra Virtual University, we start chapter 2. Tonight, new consultants. Tomorrow kicks off our every Tuesday by title, Virtual University, class number 2 of 3 each quarter. So again, remember, they have to attend all 3 once a month, and they will get a Jaffra Virtual University diploma. How are you keeping them invited, keeping them attending, and what will you do to celebrate their graduation? So our goal is they move up to the next title of training. And many of you out there, maybe were a manager in class 1. Now you're a district manager. So you're going to be at district manager training. I will continue to record the training for those that maybe if you're a DM1, you will get the training for the manager class. If you want to attend both live, you can. But a district manager, again, you can get the training from me. I send it to all DMs, and then you can attend your own class. District director, so you don't have to attend all of the sessions. You will have the train the trainer as well. All managers, you will get the successful consultant recording. So if you want to attend live, you can. If not, you get the recording. That's your train the trainer support. So that is our goal, to really drive. Let's have an incredible attendance at Jaffrey University. So again, tonight, 5 p.m. New consultant orientation is only one time a day in our region. It's in the evening for new consultants the first Monday. Successful consultants is course number 2 tomorrow, and they are 2 times a day, English and Spanish. You can see all different days in your Jaffra Biz calendar. English is on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is when you will see Spanish for Jaffra University. Remember, you have your calendar. It has been in your email, it is always in WhatsApp, and it's in Facebook, in the units, under calendars. Make sure you print it because we have had some changes. So again, make sure you take a look at everything on the table for that training. If you want to use any of the recordings, like our joy meetings, log into my YouTube, become a subscriber. I store all of the joy meetings there, and you can see a description of the story of that week. So you can utilize that and, of course, continue the joy meetings. We do in Spanish on Thursdays have joy meetings at 9 and 5. In our region, we're going to continue to alternate. 9 a.m. the 1st and 3rd, 5 p.m. the 2nd and 4th. There's only one of me. So we're just going to keep this at that pace for the rest of this quarter. And then we'll take a look at what we do for quarter 4, because now we'll have Alex and we will have Luce with us as well. So we may all just keep rotating turns so that we can provide 2 meetings a day. So again, be sure you've got this in your calendar and your team knows your calendar as well. I wanted to just share with you, what was our attendance at Jaffrey University? We ended up with, as you can see, we have 2 times a day for each title. The first Tuesday, second Tuesday, third Tuesday, fourth Tuesday. We had 174 consultants at the Consultant Success Training. So, and then we had managers, 65, 29 DMs, and 12 directors. You can see the percentage. So out of our consultant base, we have, again, near 9,000 consultants, and we had 174 attend. So this is important, what you do today to increase that attendance next month. The consultants raved about the training. So I encourage you today to make sure you have phone trees, text trees, emails, communication to your team to drive tomorrow's attendance at 9 and 5. From our manager base, many of you with managers in your downline, what are you doing to encourage them to attend? We had 31% of our managers attend, so many did not attend, 69%. And our district managers, we had 45% that attended. So again, reach out. You're the communication. Jaffrey is sending quick texts out. We are doing what we can to communicate, but you're the one who sends that message. That's why we're really seeing a different change and different behaviors, because they go right into training when they're new from the company. And congrats, we had 75% of our directors on. So again, this is our goal, and we will continue adding those joy meetings. You are seeing who the stories are in advance from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we will continue. When they bring 4 or more guests, they get a bonus gift. I sent out 4 packages for that this month, which was fantastic in the month of July. So keep driving that. Create incentives when they again are going to university, when they're bringing guests to the joy meeting. So again, just a super opportunity to help those who want to qualify to really ramp up their guest attendance this week and next week. And you can again have that launch party with them right away. This is our joy meeting tracker. I always want you to see what's happening. So in the month of April, I'm just going to go to the yellow averages. We averaged 6 guests in the month of April, 15 per meeting in May, 6 in June, and 12 in July. So again, it's sort of ramped up again. It seems like when you have a laptop or the fragrance portfolio or a trip, you're using the joy meeting, but use them even more. These are here every single week to help you grow leaders, to help them earn now the polka dot bags, right? And our percentage of yeses. So if we look at the total attendance, we went from 35 in April, 70 in May, 60 in June, and 46 on average in July. The guest attendance, as you can see, ranges from 17 to 33% are guests on the meeting, which is really good. So you're really beating the Hispanic market on that. So I think you're doing a great job, but imagine if we did even more. What a great time during anniversary month to just invite people to be a part of this incredible, successful business, 64 years old. And how many yeses? Now, this was a big drop. So I really want you to think about how you're inviting guests or what your consultants are inviting. We had 89% said yes in April, 56% said yes in May, 70% in June, and 33% in July. So again, that's all that I know because I send the yes gift. So think about what can you do when they attend and they say yes to you as well. So you can have yes bonus weeks. Think of all sorts of ways you can have some fun. As we then launch next Wednesday, we have your regional meeting, and we're going to be focused on team parties, how teams are growing by holding parties together. We're going to continue that focus. You have a new Polka Dot Jubilee party in your virtual hub now. So that's made specifically just for our anniversary. We're gonna have some people celebrations, like I said, and I will be doing a training for all consultants and leaders on the new income claims, the posts you can say, the phrases you can say when you go live, product training, and compliance. So we're going to give you all of that training as we talk about what we can post, what we can say. So make sure your consultants are there for a really fun party celebration on our 64th regional meeting. So that is moved to the second Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific because we have University for Consultants the first week. So that's not fair to have them go 3 days in a row if they need to. So we'll be doing that and looking forward to have lots of sharing and really how did we build to a district director fast? What kind of parties are building teams? You're going to have a lot of fun at that training. So again, as you're inviting, keep those in your back pocket. As you know, the best part that just happened is our 6th and final RJX line. We said we were going to unfold over 1 to 2 years time, and we just did it. Think back, 2 years ago, we launched Revitalize. And in 2 years' time, we've brought 6 regimens with consumer testing that is out of this world. So I'm not going to train on the ClearSmart today because we're going to be doing that in the business meeting. So we're going to watch that on Beautiful together. Remember, we also gave you the gift of Dana and Neil Phillips. 3 courses. They gave you part 1, 2, and 3. I will post again today all 3 recordings to those webinars. They're in your leaders unit, but in every coaching group, we will always reference back to their slides, what we're learning at Jaffrey University, because they set us up on how to advance leaders, grow to district director and ambassador. So you're going to absolutely love continuing with Dana and Neil. Because I'm working with them, they made a deal. I made a deal for you all. Make sure if you're not connected to teamconnections.org, they're normally $47 a month. You get coaching with them, and you also get access to all of their incredible training and scripting and books. And oh my gosh, I print everything they have. I have it in a notebook, and it's amazing. So you, because you're in Jaffra, and any of your consultants, can get that subscription for $20 a month. So if you want to promote leaders, what a great gift to give them for a month or 2. So I'm just saying, give them tools, and that tool is incredible. So again, I wanted to put that back in the slides, and we are launching. I have 4 openings left for managers or district managers level 1 for an 8-week boot camp. We kick off this Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. I've taken everyone who nominated themselves and who you nominated, and we've sent out the invitation. I have 4 openings left. If you're still interested, you've got to let me know. If not, we're ready to go. We're so excited to have 26 leaders who are going to be focused on promoting a new branch in the next 8 weeks and also earning their quarterly bonus. So district managers, you can see in the calendar, you've got your pod groups. If you're not in a pod group as a district manager, then make sure you hop into a pod group, just private message me. And district directors, you're set for your coaching on Fridays. So now we have complete training, complete coaching groups for those that are ready to grow their titles to align to Jaffrey University as well. So this month, as we continue to kick off 64 years honoring Jan's favorite story about the polka dots and what they represent, it is about sharing is very key this month. Inviting people, care enough about them. Who do you know? Are you interested in growing your team 2 ways during this busy season of the year? This starts with you. What are your goals? Do you have them in front of you? Do you see visuals all over your house about where you're going, your next title goal, your quarterly $500 bonus goal? Visuals help you remember what you're going for. Find out from your A's and B's, your accelerators, and those builders what their goals are during anniversary month. It's not a month like every other month. It's filled with parties and celebration. And knowing today, when you kick off the week, Who is earning the wallet? You plus who? Level 2, the shopping bag. And do you have a strategy in place to support them to earn the bag? Do you have weekly launch parties already in your calendar? Do launch parties the same day each week so you don't go all over the pages trying to find dates. Just host it and you could pull 5 launch parties together on a Zoom call. So again, have multi-hostesses. Do you have enough take-a-looks? Every Thursday is a joy meeting, but 7 days in between is a long gap. You could do different take-a-looks as well to look at beauty and look at business. And your joy meeting. Again, imagine if your consultants go to a joy meeting and they have guests sitting at their table. I saw Michelle Hall, Helen Wells do this. They had facials sitting with them. They did the facial and they went to the joy meeting. That's smart. So think about how could you do 1 hour of a joy meeting? The joy meeting is 30 minutes and then you have facials. What if everybody had 4 people in a room and 4 others on Zoom across the US? So train your team how to really maximize if they can social distance with people. What a perfect time for them to be able to use joy meetings as a party and a business builder. And how will you bonus people? This is something we have seen, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen that people love level 1 and level 2. We love the wallet. We love the shopping bag. But guess what? When they have 4, like the laptop, when they had 6, like the product portfolio, you fill in the gap. Jafra can't keep investing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars in all the levels. So what would you bonus if they had 4 QNCs this month? They could have cash bonus. They could, whatever you decide, but celebrate them. Don't end with 2. So how will you celebrate your managers for every level 2 achiever? So be thinking about a 64th anniversary celebration. Really key because you drive more when on top of what Jafra has. So if you have some ideas, what you're going to do for this, for maybe some branch promotions this month, other ways you could have guests come in and do shopping shows, birthday celebrations, type in the chat box any ideas or thoughts that are roaming through your mind to have success in the month of August, because this is our big goal. We're going to work with Dana and Neil, focus on the quarterly bonus in the 8-week boot camp. Don't worry if you're not in that boot camp because of your title. You're in pod groups, you're in director groups. And you know what? We will be focusing similar to Dana and Neil, but more adaptive to your title because it's specific for managers and district manager level 1. But we're going to continue to coach to the same thing. The ticket is July through September, the $500 bonus. This, you had a great start in the month of July. Now we really want to have more and more indirects, and that's where those wallets, the shopping bag is perfect. That being said, remember, it's 6 qualified new consultants at $400 each and 9 indirect. So this is where we're hitting mid-month to the 3-month promotion. Some of you probably already have it done, but that doesn't mean to rest. We always keep the business model of adding 5 to 10 consultants to our team every month. So it's not just for the promotion, it's a business habit. So again, we had 14 achievers. That was our highest ever in Q2. My big vision is 50 of you. That's why we now have the 3 different titled coaching programs. That is elevated in time and investment for you and your districts to earn that $500 bonus. As a district manager, district director, that's your #1 priority with your leaders, promoting new branches and earning that bonus. And it's easy to do when people are so motivated by our beautiful polka dot bags. And people are looking for us. We are 4 times, well, at least twice, almost 300% over what we did last year in sponsoring, because people are looking for income. So they're looking for 2 ways every day. So what else do we have to support you? We brought you $19 business kits. Fast, easy, simple. Think about how you're going to launch these business kits with Facebook Lives, boosting, referrals this month. Say yes this week to take a challenge in your team. And again, early birds. Can you give away $64 gift bags? So think about using the number 64, but getting this story off to a big launch this week. So when you go on Facebook Live, you could have consultants, different consultants sharing their testimony, why they joined Jafra, why they loved it. You have joy meetings all over, but what are you doing in your VIP groups, your meetings, to have testimonies from your consultants, a client who became a consultant who's doing this as a new way of income, as a consultant who needs some socializing, who's at home, and now this has become her home business for her and her family. So think about again, what else can you do to really market? This 50% commission is in August, and I will tell you this, it's not every month the rest of this year. So leverage it. We've gotten comfortable with it, but it's not staying. It was a promotion that we put into play to help us get through the pandemic, as you know, and we really wanted to test it and try it. We are not here to keep it permanent. So just so you know, it's here for anniversary month, and it will not be every single month the rest of the year. So this is a big story. And they then can be 50% during fall and holiday shopping season. So this is so exciting, and it fits right into what Jafra has. This is your most important communication today to your team. Here is why. They may place their order and not realize that for $50 more in retail, this is a one-time order, okay? So when they place a $450 order, Jafra is going to gift them with our Royal Almond Body Lotion and our Diamonds Blush Fragrance. How cool is that in our thankful month celebrating our anniversary? So you want to make sure you've got dial my calls, phone trees, text trees, whatever you use. I use Call Multiplier for all the leaders. You can use dial my calls. There's a whole lot. We've already put it in units for you, in leaders units, so you can go look there and see all the different ways you can communicate in a fast way. Many of you use Monkey Survey, I think it's called, for email. So again, make sure you've got a communication plan extraordinaire for this month. Jafra's going to buy the gifts, so how cool is that? Every new consultant who joins, why not market the skincare pack, and then they purchase the Clear Smart pack as well, the set. Then they'd be at their $450. So again, pause and think about how to get everyone to $450. Really, really important. So again, these two products are the best gift. Let Jafra pay. You don't have to mail anything, right? So will you do mailings? Will you do phone calls? Will you do texting? Again, imagine this with your managers. Make sure everyone in your downline as managers has their plan too. Imagine having 10 who do this. That's a $4,500 branch right there, plus your own sales. So you could be having $5,000 branches this month for you and everyone in your downline. But it takes a strategy, not hoping it happens and maybe assuming they're reading the action brochure. So multiply how you're getting word out. As you know, it takes at least 3 different forms of communication, from emails to mailing to phone calls to Facebook to text trees to WhatsApp. So this is a time to ramp up communication during our 64th year. So again, how are you launching ClearSmart? How are you doing it with your clients? How are you doing it with your team? Do you have ClearSmart parties? Do you have royal parties coming up? So in the chat, if you have any way that you're really launching the new RJX line, just share your ideas and how you plan to do that, and even how you plan to communicate to all your consultants this month. And the best part, I am not going to do this because we're going to get this on our business meeting. Oh my gosh, many of you are amazing at our Stay Royal program of the past. Oh, sorry. Bear with me really quick. Lost my light. Okay. But as we go forward, it's new. It's better than ever. Oh my gosh, you have it. The best subscription box program ever. We guarantee the lowest prices for your clients always. And they have the option for free shipping. You're going to hear this today. So again, I'm not repeating, but this is amazing. This is so important that every consultant can see. What a no-brainer business. Free website, a subscription program that automatically helps them become 50% and repeat clients. Just think, our average customer has a new regimen every 90 days, but she can now order more regimens at the same time for everyone in her household. So this is unbelievable. This is a game changer for your clients, for you, and a huge sponsoring tool. So what a great opportunity. I am just so proud of what Jafra's brought you. So now, pause and think. What will you be doing for fun? You know, we always have our social calendar. I'm not here to read it. It's in the calendars, it's in your email, it's in WhatsApp, it's in Facebook. But planning is what is key. When you look at the days, the people to celebrate, this right now is National Cleanse Your Skin Week. What do you have in place for that? So I know Wylene's out there. Wylene, International Clown Week, that's for you, girl. So think about all that you have here and brainstorm with your team, strategize with them at your meeting this week when you kick off your month, and think about what they can do for fun or what parties could we do together. And what else? How will you celebrate 64 ways? This is where your chat box, light it up, leaders. How are all the ways you're celebrating 64? I'll make one document with all your ideas. So I just did some brain starters. You get a gift for your hostess who invites 64 people to her party. Maybe there's a $640 party bonus pack that you give her. Maybe again, every $64 order for your clients, they can get a gift or maybe one item at half price. Maybe you have celebrating $640 for your consultants. They get to $450, but when they hit $640 in your central branch, they get an extra gift. And maybe your branch is at $6,400. You have a strategy. When they have $1,000 themselves, and when they also have 10 at $450, boom, you're almost at $6,400. What will you do in your district? What will you do in your client base and in your branch? How about 64 connections? We've been using talk to 3 to 5 people a day with the 63 connections. Well, I changed it and I made it 64. So you're going to see a bonus week in there, which is next week. And you could have $64 drawings, $64 pack drawings for all your early birds, green by 19 or the 15th, whichever you do. You could go live every day at 6:40 p.m. and you could feature 64 favorite products all month long at 6:40 p.m. every day. I'm just making stuff up. And how about having your team come up with 64 reasons to say yes to beginning or building a team? So have some fun. This is a party. This is a huge story about your company. This is also a great party theme, having anniversary glam galas. I love this party theme. Teaching some quick tricks to makeup, and why not pair it with RJX regimens? So again, how many glam galas are you having? Also, we're focused on Jubilee. You could celebrate anyone in your team who has 6 parties or 4 parties, kind of the Jubilee Silver and the Jubilee Gold with 4 or 6 parties held, virtual, Zoom, or in a room. You could have goals that your team has 6 parties a week, 4 weeks in a row, and draw every week from everyone who reports their parties for a $64 party pack. I'm just saying, have some fun. This is the key. And again, you've got another offer. People love the microdermabrasion. That's a great offer for your hostesses as well. So you could also play bingo. This is just a fun bingo board. But again, August 6th is the real deal day. That's the anniversary day. What will you and your team be doing? Can you have bingo parties or jingo parties, as we call it, Jafra Bingo? Can you do birthday bashes? So again, keep sharing how you're going to celebrate on the 6th and all month long with your clients, your consultants, in a place where they can bring guests. So that's the magic to this, is really planning for parties and business. Remember, Jafra also gives you your IPA calendar. Print this and use this when you're coaching your consultants, your leaders and future leaders. This is how they have a successful business. So really work with your IPA calendar if you haven't in the past. That's what we do this week. We help them map out everything they're going to do each day and make ways to money. So again, really important. Leaders, you have an IPA calendar too. So when you plan what you're doing as a leader, where's your VIP day? I just did a mock-up here. So maybe every Thursday, the Joy Meeting day is also your VIP day. So you could even have team time after every Joy Meeting or before. So that could be a potential day. Do you have Future Manager Day and New Consultant Day? I put it on Wednesday because they go to trainings on Monday and sometimes Tuesday. So maybe in the middle of the week is when you're coaching your new consultants and future managers. And you need to have on your calendar the goal of how many you're going to follow up and invite to a Joy Meeting every day and teach your team. Then you need reactivation day. So maybe Fridays is your reactivation day. Then your team meetings, make sure those are in your calendar when you have team meetings. Maybe team parties. So again, we call that a take a look. So you've got the Joy Meeting, and we even put launch parties. Why not just have your launch parties every Saturday for your new consultants so you're not trying to figure out proper days and times? That could be all one. It could be a launch party so they learn how to sell from their fragrance pack and their skincare pack. And you could even do maybe a happy hour party either on a Friday or a Saturday for your team so everyone could come to a weekly team party. And maybe it's skincare one week, color one week, spa one week, fragrance one week. So make sure you've got those big rocks in your calendar. And never forget to invite, put in your calendar, such as Monday. This is what I'm doing on Monday. There's always Monday workshops for your consultants. It's also could be a good leader coaching day. So you plan your week together and you really invite people to Jafra University. So again, always blocking your calendar to do so and making sure you've got your goal set and you're excited to incentivize early bird. Early bird could be they earn their polka dot bags by the 19th, green by 19, and you give an additional gift. And then when they get to 4, it could be even more. Maybe a branch who qualifies by green by 19 gets an extra incentive. So again, think about what you can do to really make sure you achieve your goals. Having attendance drawings. I love that Michelle and Betty and Sylvia were saying, wow, we just keep growing our attendance on our meetings. Great. The more consistent meetings you have, the more consistently they show up. We see that on our Monday nights. But have attendance drawings or have them share what did they learn. Meet with your team after the meetings. The biggest meeting coming up is the 18th. Of all of our Training Tuesdays, they love Wendy Orbach. So you're going to love that training with Wendy on ClearSmart. So make sure all your consultants are there as well, and maybe get off that time and go into the planning time right after. You know you've got your Motivational Mondays. We're all set for success with our workshops. You've got that already posted in Facebook and in WhatsApp. And again, here is your 64 connections. Have weekly challenges with those you coach, your new consultants, your future managers, your VIPs. Have challenges so they're talking to 3 to 5 a day. Just like you, sorry, let me go back. Look at your leader calendar for IPAs. We're looking for 3 to 5 leaders a week. You're inviting people, you're OCIing. So the consultants are looking for consultants, so are you, but leaders are looking for leaders, whether they're in Jafra or they're not. Forgive my click there. So how can you use this even with your district? How can you use this as well within your branch? So the official document is in Jafra Leader Units so that you can now turn it into 64 connections instead of 63. The other tool, as you have your meeting, have them print the IPA calendar and the month at a glance. This is to show them everything in a quick view so you don't have to page through the entire action brochure. But it's all there for you to stay organized and help them plan. And never forget at your meetings to always feature your tools. Keep these guides in front of them, the leadership guide, the new consultant guide, the comp plan. as well as the opportunity for virtual conversation guide. So these are your best training tools, and they have everything they need. We are so excited. I'm sure by now you've clicked and played, and we really are excited to bring you the new VIP Club reports. Just click in there, pause, and learn those reports every week. That will support you to maybe your Thriving Thursday VIP call day. So just tracking, trending, and again, moving them to 450. So if you need help with those reports, we certainly can help on any of our upcoming coaching time. And the big news of your VIPs, it's right here. You've got the anniversary Jubilee offer. This is a big deal. So get those consultants in VIP Club absolutely ordering this early. Why? We're giving them the top products that they can show and sell all month long. This is 60% off for them. On top of their discount, that puts us at about 80% off. So how cool is that? They get all of those products for, what is that, $85? That is absolutely fantastic. So they're like the first calls. You want to make sure they order it quick. They each get one per club member. And here's our activation campaign, turning the I's and the P's into A's. Top priority. So make sure you've got that. I put it on Fridays, but make sure you've got that reactivation campaign ready to go and plan it with your district. Everyone who has at least one in their central branch who is going to reorder, they're going to order this month with the 50%. They will have, again, the bowl set. This will order drop next month. That's for every single manager whose consultants last order was March 31st. So that means they're already inactive. We want to bring them back. Okay, so it was March 31st or sooner. So that's a big goal. You don't have to incentivize your leaders. We're doing it for you. But the key is have a strategy, a follow-up day, messages, have things in place to help you and your team earn the bowls. So again, you could even have shop and save days for your clients and your consultants at the same time. So that could be an easy way. Maybe Friday's the shop and save day and Saturday's the launch party day. So put your strategies in place. Bring people together on Zoom or Facebook events. And of course, teach your managers. Don't just tell them. Go in and look at the reports with them on Zoom and know how many active, inactive, and pre-inactive. This is the key to getting to 65,000 and which will grow your sales, because like I said, we have over 50% on average in the United States. When they're active, they order each month. So that's a really big important in your branches. So your commitment to excellence during this trying time is recognized. From all of us at Jafra, we are all in this together, and we couldn't be any more proud out loud of each and every one of you. Keep up the absolute amazing job you're doing, but plan the calendar and create success by believing in people. There is nothing more beautiful than someone who goes out of their way to make life beautiful for others, by Mandy Hale. So let's just watch this quick little video. So go out, shout it from the rooftops, tell everyone about Jafra's success every day this month. Invite them to take a look again at what Jafra could be, how beautiful it could be for them this fall and holiday season. They have nothing to lose. We are proud out loud about the beautiful life that Jafra has given each of us. And it will only be more beautiful if we do some selfless service and just invite. Plant those seeds every day. Make your each day a masterpiece. Say yes to others having the opportunity for leadership, directorship, and make your life meaningful by giving it to others. We thank you for watching us today as we again celebrate 64 years with incredible growth. So thank you for joining us virtually today at your action planning meeting for leaders. We're going to now hop over to our next Zoom meeting. You can hop into Zoom. This is your code number, 986-805-4643. 805-518-66. You can take a picture of your screen. It's in your WhatsApp. It's all over in your text messages from Jafra. So I will see you there in the next Zoom room in just a minute. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you for who you are. This now ends our action planning webinar. See you in Zoom in the next room. Bye everyone.